I'm all right. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Excellent. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Last time we played this, Spence, was in Pinball Heaven HQ.
We were up Preston Way, weren't we?
We were up Preston Way, and we were both really impressed with this machine, weren't we?
It was a real nice surprise. The quality of it was pretty damn good, and I think the price point as well was very good. And we'd never really seen it before, and as a result, it was no expectations, and it was a nice surprise.
Well, it was, and it was. So it was actually in between. We had Queen on one side, which we didn't enjoy. Well, I certainly, so I speak for myself there, did not enjoy that game at all. And Super Hoop on the other side, which we really did. We were surprised. I mean, that was cheap as chips.
It was a good bargain basement machine, that Super Hoop, and again, that was a nice surprise because of its price point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so really good, but certainly came away very impressed with this. I can't even say that I'd even heard of the game before. So this is still the only one of these in the UK because it just didn't become a popular title, despite our video. Funnily enough, Spencer, I call you an influencer. No, it's
under the influence more.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
So well, basically, thanks to Phil at Pinball Heaven. He's allowing me to borrow this game for a bit because I've really enjoyed it and I want to get to know it a little bit better. Having set it up, I think the first thing that's really occurred to me is quite how heavy it is. Now, it's not as heavy as Big Lebowski, but let's be fair, I don't think anything is. A neutron star isn't as heavy as Big Lebowski. But it's a really, really heavy machine, and it makes you appreciate quite how much goes into some of these games. The other thing, Spencer, that we didn't, if you look on a video before, we didn't have the sound turned up.
No, we didn't, because we were at Pinball Heaven. We were sort of slightly limited with what we could do up there.
I have never, ever, ever heard bass like on this game. Now, it's got a shaker motor. You don't need one. I'm hoping it kicks in to do a bit of that whilst we're playing. So we'll have a few games and just have a look at it. The other thing is, I've recently seen I think it was after the Expo, American Pinball showed some people around their factory. And I don't think it was for this game, it's for Galactic Tank Force. And the guy was showing people around. Funny enough, Eric was there. Eric was in the group.
Was he?
Eric, who did the Pinball Magic.
Yes, yeah.
It wasn't Pinball Magic, was it?
No. It was what was the name of that?
It's the Papa Duke game.
Yes, yeah, the Papa Duke title.
Oh dear.
Space Girl or something?
No, it's not Space Girl. It's the Magic one. The Magic one we played. The one where.
Yes, yeah.
It's a terrible video, isn't it? People are screaming at it.
Yeah.
It's not Pinball Magic as the Capcom one that we played at John's when we did the comparison. I'm
trying to think. I can't think.
But you know what I mean. It's a Papa Duke game. So Eric was there, and the guy was showing everybody around the factory, and he took out the playfields, and he was talking about how they let their playfields cure, and how they have several clear coats on them. And he said to people there, have a little feel on that, and you can't feel any inserts at all. So I've remembered that, and I think that might have been on Galactic Tank Force or something like that. Now, I've played it, I only say that because I want you to do the same in a minute. I've had a game on Houdini. I really liked it because it sort of had a Theatre of Magic look about it. Shots were too tight, far too tight for me. Didn't enjoy it at all. However, Oktoberfest and Hot Wheels were really good. And so these boutique pinball companies are really starting to produce some excellent games now, and I'm looking forward to having a go on Galactic Tank Force, which is meant to be really good. But anyway, so this is the only one here, and I'm really, really pleased to have it. So none other have made it over into the UK, and I doubt it's going to be a title they sell a lot of now, because if you're going to buy an American Pinball, you'd probably go and buy a Galactic Tank Force or whatever. But just come and have a look at it again, Spence, just to remind yourself of quite how much good stuff is going on here. The lights are really good on it. There's a ton of flow on this game. There's a really nice skill shot on it, which is launch it round there, launch the ball round, flip her off there, and lock it in here, lock it inside the longboat. There's a hammer.
I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And a magnet just below it there. And it's just some really, really good artwork on it. I mean, even here, just on this plastic, it's just been really well drawn. It's very well animated, beautifully done.
The back box, yeah, look at that. The mirroring. I've got a pinstripe mirror here, mirroring around the edge of the screen there. Quality of artwork is lovely.
It is really good. I've got to say, it's a very well built game. Now, I will produce other videos on it because I've not learnt the rules yet. Far from it. I think since I've got it here, I've had three or four games, no more than that. But I was sort of looking forward to Spencer coming over. It's solid. It's really well made, and I've got to say, I keep saying this, and these other companies keep cropping up. And the Dutch Pinball for me have made the best pinball machine I've ever seen in terms of Big Lebowski. It's unsurpassed. But some of these other games are real considerations now, and I'd be very interested. They've certainly got my eye on American Pinball and what they're going to produce and what they're going to bring out in the future. I like them. The flippers feel responsive. There's an awful lot to like about this game. And as I say, Spencer, I don't know if you can do that one-handed, if you can feel that playfield there.
I can do a lot of things one-handed.
Of course you can. I mean, it is brilliant, isn't it?
That is silky smooth.
So the guy was saying that they just leave it to cure. They say has more than one clear coat on it, and then they leave it to cure. They leave it to set for a long, long time, which I know is what Cruiseman does, who's obviously done the playfield on my 8-ball deluxe, and he's got the best clear coating process. But if you were to buy a brand new playfield and give it to Cruiseman, you wouldn't get it back for 6 months because he lets it cure for that amount of time. So it was really nice to hear that they're putting so much love into it, and it was. I just think it was really, really refreshing. Some of these companies, I think they've gone beyond being boutique companies, and now they're producing games. You know, and
to the same standard they were when they were boutique.
Absolutely, and you know, and it's no longer like a homebrew. Funny enough, this game was originally a homebrew game, which I think then American Pinball produced. However, I think once you've got a list of games, you've got a back catalogue of games, which they have, like I've mentioned, in Houdini and Oktoberfest, Hot Wheels, Legends of Valhalla now. They've got Galactic Tank Force, which is out. And then they've got I'm sure they've got some other games planned. You're no, I don't think you're any longer a boutique company. I think you're a proper pinball manufacturer. And I'd certainly class American Pinball as that. It's a beautiful game. I think it plays really nicely. We're going to have a couple of games, Spence?
Yep. Fire up the Quattro.
Fire up the Quattro.
Start your quest.
Oh,
isn't that bassy?
That's got some. Yeah,
you can feel it in your feet, can't you?
I hope the camera is going to pick up how deep that is. That's pretty special, actually.
Player 2.
So before this, I think so obviously, I feel a bit bad. Keep going on about Big Lebowski, but it's so good. I'm just eternally impressed with it. So when the guy whose name escapes me, when he's speaking, white Russian for you, dude, and he's just so bassy, really very bassy. The other game that had really bassy sound quality was Alien, Pinball Brothers Alien, really good sound quality. This is immense, it really is.
This is real Radio 4 bass, isn't
it? Yeah. Okay, right, let's go with the twanger. This game, as I mentioned before, reminds me an awful lot of. Okay, so you choose. Oh, I've already chosen one. This game reminds me an awful lot of Star Trek, actually, the Stern one.
It's like a mirror of Star Trek.
Yes,
isn't it?
yes, in the opposite direction, absolutely. So the hammer was doing stuff there. I don't know if you saw that. It's hard to concentrate on. This cluster of skulls is flashing there. We've got a couple of shots to hit there, and then we've got these two shots lit here, and then this one up here. Now, obviously, to hit that, you're going to need to get an orbit or get it up there. This loops round. There's a lot of shots here. I mean, there's great flow on that, isn't there?
I remember playing it up at Pinball Heaven, and I can remember being happily surprised with the flow on it.
Now, I should say that a few people I've spoken to, particularly very good players, they don't like it. Oh, for goodness sake, that was my fault. They don't like it.
Right, you can the camera.
And I don't know why that is. I don't know if they find it too easy
You should ask them, Chris.
or what. Maybe you should. I don't know if that's why it hasn't sold quite so well. For someone like myself who's not a good player, I really enjoy it.
I think it's got to be one of those things where so many games have hype. I just drained that. Have hype before they're released. Without that hype, I think they're not aware of it. Because they're not aware of it, it's not on their radar. It wasn't on our radar.
No, it wasn't.
Right, let me grab the camera.
Just what I want to show you here, very much like Star Trek, actually. If you're holding this flipper up there, you can actually sneak a shot in there. And also there's another one. It reminds me of, I can't think what it's. There's a shot called like in Walking Dead, which is sort of tight. That little one in there, which is quite a tough shot, but good to get. So you can see that there's a load of shots flashing. For the skill shot. It's a bit slow on that one. I tried to sneak it in under the flipper then.
Still be your life.
I mean, it's really vibrating.
I can feel it.
Obviously, that was the shaker motor that was making it vibrate.
Yep.
Oh, again, I was just trying to sneak it in. I mean, there's so many shots here, it's wanting me to hit. And it's countdown, so every time I'm going to get close, it's going to start counting down again.
It's going to be very interesting where this comes out on the top 50.
Oh my words! Oh, I just missed out. I mean, I need to learn the rules. I really do. Look, so that one locked inside the boat.
Yeah.
And that bass then just went whatever that noise was then, just the bass in it. Oh, it's a shame. So you can lock it straight in the boat from the skill shot as well, which will get your multi-ball going. Oh, I got me shot then. Okay, we're just going to start a legend battle. Now, this is all about battles. You collect weapons as well. What about the fiddler?
Let's have a little fiddle.
Let's click on Jimmy Savile. Yes, so I unlocked another one in there. Ball 2 locked. Oh, damn. I mean, you know, you like your orbits, Spencer.
I do.
This has got a lot of shots. That's a tight shot now. Do you see the magnet then, as we remember from last time? A lot of magnets on this game.
I would actually genuinely be interested to know why the competition players don't like this machine. Might be as simple as they've never had exposure to it. So
well, no, I think they played. Oh my words! I was speaking to Matt, and they played it. I think a lot of players played it in one of the tournaments, but they just didn't get on with it. Maybe it's too easy. I mean, you know, that was a. But I love it. There's just so many good shots. It's absolutely packed. You talk about value for money on a game. And listen, I'm not sure any pinball machine is truly value for money. They're really expensive toys. But it is packed.
I think if you're, you know, it's all relative, isn't it? There are machines out there that are a lot more expensive with a lot less on them.
Yeah. So can you see you got some targets flashing there, the yellow dots? Oh, hello. I think you nicked my multi-ball.
I think I did.
Hold on, that's not on.
I am a Viking.
You are a Viking. You've pillaged and plundered my multi-ball.
Pillaged my way.
You've taken my multi-ball.
Well, I shouldn't have left it lying
It was me
around.
that locked him in there.
Maybe that's something we don't know about this machine.
Yeah, it's interesting for doubles. It's not the only game that does that, by the way.
No, TNA does that as well.
But I just wasn't expecting it.
I could tell. Your voice went all high pitched and indignant.
You have plundered me.
Can we not have that recorded, please? Oh, excellent.
You've conquered me and pillaged.
A bit of ruined, yes.
You've ruined my multi-ball.
I've ruined your game.
You have. You've plundered my balls.
By all the gods, I shall do it again.
That'll teach you.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, if you are able to nick somebody else's multi-ball, and that is a thing, and it wasn't just some sort of fluke, then that's pretty cool. I like that.
Hold on. This is still you. I think you got an extra ball. Because I was player 1, right?
Yeah, okay.
I think this is still you. You must have got an extra ball. Maybe you stole that from me as well, you thieving swine.
Player 2, okay.
So. "15 more raids," it said on there. So 2 more for war on land. Broadaxe collector.
Okay.
I mean, the call-outs are a bit cheesy if you want. 1 more for war on land.
You went very northern on that one.
No, I didn't.
You went a bit Yorkshire.
No, I didn't go Yorkshire. It was authority. It wasn't Vikings. It was 1 more for war on land.
Bye, Ekland.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. There was nothing.
Oh, dear. Hecker's line. Right, here we go.
Okay. Oh, the hammer went so super skill shot. Did you see
Nice.
that? God of Thunder. Oh look, I got me multi-ball, so maybe
Oh, what? So there wasn't.
maybe you genuinely got your own multi-ball through your own skill rather than just stealing mine. Oh, I did well then. I really did well. Okay, so I've got a couple. I've only got 1 shot, it seems. I've got a hit, which is that one there. Oh, I almost got it with a backhand. Trying to sneak it behind that flipper again. Oh, that was a bit lucky.
Oh, that was nice.
Druga. Dirgdur. Oh, hello. Linan Siji.
She's got it all going
Oh,
for
what
her.
was this one called? A Jormungandr. What? Jormungandr. There we go.
Oh, got to escape the Kraken.
Oh, that's a tough shot that it wants me to do. So the shot's just, you can see it just up there. That's quite a tough shot. Damn it. Oh no!
Oh, the gods are with me.
Oh, well, they're not. You lost.
Okay.
Listen, this is the bass. Listen. Hey, player 2. Oh, of course it's you again, because you had an extra ball.
I know.
Oh, the gods may be with you.
Well, I'm hoping the gods are with me. We'll see.
You can feel can't you feel the bass of your feet reverberating through the Thor?
You're just trying to put me off my game.
I'm
now.
not. I'm just Oh, we go. Oh, look. You've got to select one of these dudes.
Oh, hello. Now, there was somebody up there who had my eye on.
Yeah, I know you did.
She'll do.
She's been a very naughty girl.
She has. Oh, very naughty. Hello. No!
Oh dear.
No one can escape my beauty.
Wow.
No, they can't. And do you know what? They probably wouldn't want to. Well, there you go. The gods are not with me. They're with Chris on this one.
There you go. Hold on. I've got to. Yeah, you need to hold that one. I think it's. Oh, this is best player 2.
Oh, that's me then.
I'll put it in.
Go on then. Don't you put anything rude in there.
Someone's stolen the P.
Somebody's taken the pig.
That does say player 2. Oh, now player 1. Enter your initials. Ah, I thought I went pirate then.
You did go pirate. You went full pirate. Although technically, you could really class them as sort of pirates.
We live to fight another day.
The bass is so heavy it's making the cabinet vibrate. If anything, being brutally honest, you could probably go into the settings and do with just turning the bass down a little bit.
It's amazing.
They put the effort into it. I can feel that through my shin bones.
I'll tell you what, the Del Vikings, they could half play the guitar, couldn't they?
They could.
They could really.
And the drums.
And I'll tell you what, the music on this is better than anything on Iron Maiden.
Actually, I think you're right.
I'm not talking about sound quality, I'm talking about the composition of the
Oh,
tune.
no, I'm totally with you. I mean, can you imagine if you put that Iron Maiden through some bass as well? I mean, it would ruin you, wouldn't it?
It was, absolutely. What do you think?
I think it's a cracking little game. My opinion of it has not changed since I played it last time. I think it's a little corker. I'm going to be interested to see. There's two things. One, how you view it in a sort of a couple of weeks' time when you've had some time with it. You're going to start unlocking all sorts of things on here, and it's going to be interesting to know how much is hidden away. Because I think when we were up in Preston, we kind of alluded to the fact that we just scraped the surface of it. There may well be a lot going on under the skin. There may be nothing going under the skin, but some of those shots that you pointed out, those ones behind the flipper and the other sneaky one up the right-hand side.
This is nice. I mean, you managed to hit that one. I didn't. These are tight shots. I think he's got tough shots.
Yeah.
They're tough shots. And it's got easy shots. That's an easy shot. That is an easy shot, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
but the orbits are really makeable as well. And,
they are.
And repeatable, which I love. It just feels good, doesn't it, on a pinball machine to keep looping the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking for those shots and finding them. As you say, there is a good mixture of difficulty of shots in there, which is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge.
I got to say, there is a temptation. I mean, I'll see how I go with it. There's a temptation to maybe even keep it. You know, if that's an option. I mean, as I say, it's the only one in the country, so it's cool to have it. But it's not just about that. It's not about exclusivity. It's just loads of flow to it. It is like that, and it was really funny playing. Because obviously, in the timeline, I'm aware that people come back and watch these videos, in a year's time or something like that. So just to tell you the timeline of this coming in, we probably played this in the summer, just before late spring, early summer.
Yeah, it was sort of May, June time, wasn't it?
And that's when we played it then. And I've not played it since, but within the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've purchased a Theatre of Magic, which I really enjoyed. I'm just loving it. It's got loads and loads of flow, and just wanted to play it a lot. And then probably a week ago, Venom came in, and I had Venom here, which is where, if you look back on the Venom videos, and I've got to say, you know, compared to Theatre of Magic, Venom was so stripped down and found wanting. It was just lacking in just so much. And it felt empty. It did feel empty. There was no doubt about it. And now this has come in. Venom's gone, and this has come in. And I'm not going to compare. It's too early. It'd be a hell of a thing to say that this is better than Theatre of Magic. And I'm not saying that. But I just feel there's so much more here than that Venom.
It's got a lot going on.
It's just so much here. And I think, I've got to learn the rules, because it's not... Because I don't understand the theme, and I don't understand the story.
Vikings.
I understand about Vikings, but what am I trying to do? So once I understand the story, then I might understand what it eventually wants me to do. It's like I go back to that. I can tell you the story of Attack from Mars in 10 seconds.
I reckon it's going to be Earn Your Place in Valhalla.
Yes, but how do I do that and stuff like that? So I need to learn how and why, and there's not an obvious shot for me on here. However, what I would say is what's it called? RGB? Mm-hmm. That's what they call the colour changing.
Yes, the colour changing bulbs. Yeah, the RGB LEDs.
They're very impressive. Yeah, actually, and they do help you along. And what I do like about it is they're big inserts. I'm under no.
The call outs were actually generally prompting you to go and to have a look and see what you should be doing as well.
Yes, and they would do the countdown, which I thought was quite nice as well. Which actually two things. Number one, it's informative, it's telling you, but it creates that jeopardy and it creates that drama. Mm-hmm. 5, 4, 3.
But there was another one saying you need 2 more of so and so to get.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was saying it on screen. I think it was me actually saying it.
No. It was a call out as well.
Was it? Oh, right. Okay. You need 2 more, Spencer. You're thinking, wow, this is really personal.
No, now I'm doubting it. Now your voiceovers are so good.
Yeah. You must lose, Spencer.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
You did. Okay. You have a very long boat, Spencer.
That's nice of you to say.
You're welcome. There you go. I really like it. Look, I mean, it was might be the last Legends of Valhalla video you'll get on this channel, because I'm really lucky to have it here. Thanks so much.
I think it'll be interesting in a couple of weeks' time when you've had this. You can do a full review of it, and very, very interested to see where it comes on the top 50.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? It's too early to say, but
it is too early.
And they're. I've got to put some whoppers up there soon. Actually,
sling a whopper on the board.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of doing. Might do Aerosmith next. Actually, which is going to be really interesting, because I love that game. What a toy that's got in it. But anyway, we digress.
I'm looking forward to Venom going up there as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for the time being.
For a year or two.
Yeah. I'll just leave it. Again, you've got to allow the game code time to mature as well.
But also,
and I'd like to play the premium as well, because I think that's only fair. Because I think if I play the premium, it's going to elevate it.
And you have to find out whether you're going to miss it.
You can end the video now if you want.